I'm Sarah.
I'm Jesse.
I'm Zach.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Breeze.
We're Zephyr Workshop.
The biggest thing that we had in common was games, and so what we did with that was we decided to start making games of our own. And we started with one core idea. So I guess really for me what Zephyr Workshop is a group of people who love games and are here to share that love of games with other people.
How much of your blood went into making that initial copy of A.E.G.I.S?
It was a lot of blood, sweat, and no tears, and blood. Blood, sweat, and blood.
My tears. A.E.G.I.S is a game that was initially meant to appeal to people who don't have the time or money to invest into much more complex tabletop war games. The game has so many different ways to play it now without actually changing the fundamentals of how the game worked. We really wanted to take the awesome robot content that we had and give you even more game to use it with.
It's a really cool feeling, like being at Gen Con. We had like this table set up and like one game set up, and people are just like walking by and like, ooh, what's this thing? This is really cool. And people are just coming over and playing the game, or they're like, oh, we heard about you on like Board Game Geek and stuff, and they just appear and like, we want to try out your game. And that was a really cool feeling where we weren't hunting for people to play, people were coming to us.
Our game started out as a senior capstone project, and then we branched out and we ended up pushing the game.
We've learned so much.
We've learned a lot through creating this game. We've been doing it since the start of 2013, and that includes a print run that we did ourselves on bootstrapped budget. Sarah's Christmas money made our first print run of A.E.G.I.S.
The most difficult thing, as it kind of goes with ever being a producer, is herding everybody and getting people to always be moving forward towards the goals that we need to hit, which in this case is our Kickstarter. Keeping things always moving forward is a challenge, but everybody's really good about it and really helpful.
To have something in a game that you know about that's not immediately obvious, and to show the game to someone or play the game with someone, piece together that puzzle and go, wait, but can I do this? And being able to say yes to people when they ask that question is probably one of the most fun things in the world.
When I was really young, my dad showed me the 80s Transformers movie. Everything about the game just sort of spoke to me when I demoed for it, so I wanted to come back and actually help.
When we were first working out publisher arrangements, and I'm thinking, not only do people like this game and all of the time we put into it's actually going to something, but someone's willing to give us a shot at actually getting the game out to people who like the game, and I think that's where it first set in, that I'm like, wow, this is a thing.
The most rewarding thing has always been to see people play the game and they like it, and meet the fans of the things that I watched as a kid. Power Rangers, Voltron. Those people are the ones that when they see the game, they recognize what we're doing immediately. We've created something that they can relate to and something that also brings back their nostalgia.